Hey guys, after my day off of the K&J podcast, I am back. I am your host, Kaptionz. This is your other host.
Justin.
And welcome back to episode
12.
Whoa, we made it to 12. Dude, 13 is going to be a big episode. That's my favorite number, so we got to make it big.
All right, yeah, we can
We
make
might
it big.
want to do a challenge or something.
Oh, yeah, we do want to eventually start introducing some challenges every now and then onto the podcast, keep things fresh and entertaining for y'all.
Just to have fun, but
Yeah.
so I got a special podcast for you guys today. It's based on our worst dating experiences. So I think we're just going to jump right into this. I think I'm going to let him go first.
Oh, man, it's so bad. All right, so this actually happened when I was a freshman in college. Of course, we're going to change the names to protect the identities of those that definitely do not watch this channel, but either way, when we blow up. So I'm just going to call this girl Katie. Anyway,
I like
Katie.
it.
Just most basic white girl name.
Dude, I had
she
a
was
Katie
white
in
girl.
my senior class.
Probably not the same one. Anyway, so yeah, this was back in college, and me and her, we met. She was dating a guy at the time, and
Home wrecker.
no, so we flirted every now and then. Like, I knew she was into me, and she kind of knew. I mean, she definitely knew I was into her. But anyway, so eventually they broke up, and so I was like, okay, this might be my chance to, slide in, get in her
Wrecking homes.
DMs. Hey, I didn't wreck that home.
Was there DMs in college?
I think Instagram was up back then.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was 2011, so I feel like it was just
Maybe.
coming
I don't-
out, whatever.
dude.
Anyway, so I was, kind of interested in her, but then she had dated this other guy, immediately after. I'm just like, oh shit, just, bounced from one to the other. But I was like, whatever, that one really didn't last long. So when they broke up, I was like, you know what, this is my chance. Let me just take her out on a date. So ask her out. She's like, yeah, a little cool date, maybe friends leading up to more. I really wasn't expecting much, but expecting, something to happen. So date starts off pretty rocky, from the start, because, I'm all dressed up, looking good,
What's dressed up to you, like?
So, nice pants,
Okay.
I bought
Not
some...
slacks.
Not
but
slacks, but, just nice...
level of chinos.
Kind of like the pants I'm wearing right now.
Okay, they're nice.
Yeah, they're nice. And then, a nice little shirt to go with it. Nothing too fancy. But, to where someone could be like, damn, Zaddy.
Zaddy.
Zaddy. I was ahead
Zaddy
of my
wasn't
time
out.
back then.
Zaddy
I was
wasn't
ahead
out
of
in
the
college.
time.
Okay, I got you.
So, I'm somewhat dressed up. My hair is looking all good, feeling fresh, funky fresh, as the kids would say.
He's always fresh.
I'm always fresh. And so go pick her up. This bitch is in sweats and a sweater.
Why she gotta be a bitch?
Fine.
Why she gotta be a bitch?
This girl is in sweats and a sweater. Hair looking like a mess. But I was like, you know what?
Just got blessed up. That's what she looks like.
No, not.
Okay.
Maybe. I don't know. Looking back, maybe. But so I was like, you know what? Whatever. Fine. Cool. We'll go out, whatever. We're going to have a good time. We're going to watch, I think it was Harry Potter that had just came out. So I was like, ooh, she's really into Harry Potter. Let's go check this shit out. Let's go to the theater. Of course, I asked her out. So the man has to pay. In my opinion, when you ask out a girl, you should pay. If it's her asking you out, split it. There's certain rules you gotta
It's
follow.
always 50-50 with me, baby.
Maybe. Anyway, so,
So maybe about
the
it.
entire time we were, before even the movie started, messaging people.
Nice.
Messaging her ex, messaging some other guy, and I'm just like, okay.
And she knew this was a date.
Yes.
Like you said,
I literally said the word date, hey, we still going out on the date. It was in stone date.
Okay.
Even if it was just a friend date, still date.
Gotcha. You're supposed to pay attention.
Yeah,
okay.
you're supposed to, not even that, but don't be texting other dudes.
Yeah.
So it was just so awkward. I was like, okay,
So hold on, I'm sorry. How'd you know she was texting a dude? Was she just like, oh my god, my ex is doing
No,
this?
she was just in front of me,
Blatantly,
blatantly,
boom.
just right there in front of me, and I'm just like, okay, whatever. I was just kind of giving her the benefit of the doubt. So continues on, and after the movie had ended, I guess her ex, she told her ex we were hanging out, so he calls her. And she's just explaining, no, we're just friends. There's nothing more. I'm like, bitch.
Well, just hung up.
I'm like, oh my god, what the actual... I'm gonna cuss. Fuck. We're in a public
Okay,
place.
cuss.
So, you know, I'm just like, alright, you know, fine. Like, I was kind of hurt, but I was just like, you know what?
You're hurt?
Yeah, I was hurt. But I was like, you know what? We're supposed to go back to the dorm room, her dorm room,
Okay.
because I had, like, left my stuff there, because, you know,
Gotcha.
out of
You
class.
set the trap.
Yeah, I set the trap. I was like, oh, let me just leave my shit here. You know, maybe, you know, just hang out, you know, maybe kiss, something. So, you know, go back. The ex-boyfriend is just hanging at the pavilion, chilling. And she's like, oh, you're coming up, right? He's like, okay. So he follows us up all the way to her door.
Wait. So he goes into the dorm room with you.
Yes. So he's babysitting the entire time. Like, we're all three together in this dorm room, and I'm just like, this is the most
Dude,
uncomfortable
why are you staying through this?
Well, because I also, you know, was using her Wi-Fi.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There's Wi-Fi in Starbucks or where we're at now, Barnes and Noble.
Well, so at the college I went to, there's really nothing around. Like, the closest you get to a mall is going to Walmart and people watching. So we didn't have a Starbucks.
Okay.
We had like a little internet cafe, but it had closed because it was late that we did this date. And it was just so terrible. Like,
so you got completely ignored, basically rejected, like in a non-passive way, like a just like very
like, I was right in front of her too when she
Yeah.
was saying this shit. It's not like it was in
crazy.
secret.
She wasn't like, I gotta step out and go.
No, like she just did that shit in front of me. I'm just like, what the hell? So
That is
like,
hilarious.
all
man.
this time, like, you know, all the crap that we went through, it was just like out the door. And then I think it was my ex roommate, because I had two roommates. He moved out, whatever, but he was like, yeah, dude, like, she's been kind of like hanging out with like all these different guys and apparently doing stuff with them. I was like, how long ago? Like, you know, a month? They're like, no, this happened like a couple of days ago. I'm like, are you serious? Like, it was just terrible. And I'm like, man, like, that was one of the worst experiences like, I've had some bad dates, but that takes the cake. Because I spent about almost $100 on this girl. Took her out to eat, took her to the movies, did some other things, and it was just like, what did I do? Like, why?
Dude, there's nothing worse than wasting money and time.
Yeah.
Like, that is just a...
Like, I should have made that girl go 50-50 at that
Hell
point.
yeah. That's why it's all, like I said, it's always 50-50 with me.
It's
I'm
a new
cheap,
rule
baby,
I
I'm
gotta
sorry.
follow. Yeah.
Yeah. Gee, what do they call that? Going,
Splitting the bill?
splitting, what they say, like going something, like going Dutch or something like that.
Oh, yeah, I've heard that term, like going Dutch. I
Yeah,
believe
going
it
Dutch.
is, yeah.
And stuff like that. Yeah, I'm totally Dutch.
Yeah.
Obviously. So, no. Okay, well, I
you got?
think I can top that. But
Okay.
I'm going to give you a serious one. I was like, whoa, dude, is this really happening? And I'm going to give you a funny one because I want to lighten up the thing. We're going to go serious first, and I'm going to end it off.
Okay,
with
alright,
serious.
that's...
We're funny. So, I go to, this is high school, go on this date, and this was my high school sweetheart, which even worse, this didn't end the relationship. I was too dumb, but I just allowed it to happen, and I just continued down this road. I'm just like, this is not going to work. This should have been like the total factor right here. So we go to Chili's, right? And it's kind of weird. I've not met any of her friends or her family. We've been dating for like, which I don't care about meeting friends or family. I just thought it was weird that I haven't. We've been dating for half a year. And we saw each other regularly, like every other weekend or like every weekend. So we're in Chili's, having a great time. We're laughing. We just got done seeing some movie. I forgot. Wasn't paying attention to it. And next thing you know, she just blitz. I'm telling you, like NFL fucking running back blitz to the restroom. I'm like, dude, like, did she eat something?
Just gotta take a shit.
Yes. Who knows? Like, everything's going on.
Because
like,
girls shit.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert. Sorry for the background noise. We are currently at Barnes & Noble.
Yeah. But, so that happens. I'm like, I'm blowing her phone up, like, what's going on? You okay? Because she, like, grabs her phone, jets out. And she's like, no, I'm going to explain. I just can't come out right now. I was like, okay. So, I'm there for like 30 minutes, dude, solid. And then she texts me, she's like, hey, do you see a woman with like a flowery dress come in and with a girl that looks like her, that's her daughter? I was like, yeah. She's like, that's my father's like best friend or whatever. And then I was like, okay, and she can't see me right now. And I was like, oh, so I'm guessing like she told her dad she was supposed to be somewhere else.
Oh, okay.
Cause or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
Because we're 17 at the time, and I was like, I guess that's the thing, whatever.
Some families are.
Yeah. So I'm like, cool. So I'm sitting there, just like 40 minutes in, and I'm like, I'm just gonna get the food to go, and I'll meet you in a car, I guess. But if that's the thing. So we meet in the car, and she's like, no, just drop the food by my car, walk down the road, and I'm gonna pick you up. And I was like, hold up now. This is where like all alarms raised for me. It's just like, and then I text like, is this because of me? Question mark. And she's like, no, but kinda. And I remember this so vividly. She's like, no, but kinda. I was like, what are you talking? Do you not supposed to be? So my mind, I'm just like, do you not supposed to be dating, or do you have another boyfriend? You know, this is what I said. Do you not supposed to be dating or stuff like that? And she's like, no, I can date. And then she's like, ellipse, which is like the 3 dots, dot. And she's like, it's because you're black. And I was like, what? And dude, that all just like hit me. That all hit me because I am from a racist town and all that. And she was from like 20 minutes away, so it's common. But it all just hit me so I was like, whoa. And you know what I did? I just accepted it because I was born and raised in that, and I was just like, okay, I understand. I guess I'll walk. And I had to walk 30 minutes, so probably more than a mile because, you know, running, it's like 10 minutes to run a mile, like normal person. So I walked 30 minutes down the road, and she came and picked me up. And I felt so little that day. And like she was just like trying to do things. Girl, what's up?
Did you smash her after that?
No, that's the thing. That's what I was about to get to. She's like, she was trying to do something just to cheer me up, and I'm just like, dude, nah, I'm not in the mood. I don't want to be touched. I don't even want to I really didn't even want to talk to her about it. Cause I was just like, wow, I cannot believe that just happened to me. And like, because it was a domino effect. It was just like, this is the reason why I have not met any friends, any family. I didn't get to hang out with you at the basketball game, etc. It all fell through
because of that.
And the realization was like, damn. And then what I did, I was too much of a pussy to like stand up for myself, and I was just like, okay, it's all right, because this is just how it is. This is our world that we live in, and we're gonna get through it. You know, it's you gotta hold on.
Because hearing this and knowing you today,
oh yeah, it's very different.
Oh my god, I could just imagine like fucking 17-year-old Palmer just at the booth.
I was so happy. I was just so happy, and I wasn't happy. I was just so I wasn't woke, as the kids would say these days. As the kids would say, I wasn't woke. So, oh man, it's 13 minutes. We gotta wrap this up. Okay.
No, we can go over.
We can go. Okay.
Yeah, we can go over.
All right. So sorry that it's gonna be a little longer. All right. So that's the serious one. Dude, I really felt little that day.
Yeah.
I didn't come around until about a year later, and I was like, dude, fuck you and fuck this, because like we're all secret. So the most savage thing. This is when the light skin became dark skin, homie. Like savage mode. So we're fighting, right? And she's like this and this and that. And keep in mind, no one knows that we're public. That's the crazy part about it. We're like a company that's private. We didn't go public to stocks and all that. We're still a secret, bro.
Yeah.
So she's like, yeah, this and this and this. We break up. And she's like, oh my God, how am I going to do this? And she's like sending me this text message. So I call her, right? Yeah. And I was like, what do you mean? We've never dated. Hung up the phone, son. Heard her. Dude, I killed her off that day. And I never talked to her again after that. Like,
future me, add applause to that.
There was no like roller coaster ride. I was so sick of the bullshit. I was like, I am done. And like that was like the serious one.
That was like whenever like this Homer I know today is just like,
yeah, I'm just like, yes. And the funny one is just pretty great. So I went on this girl.
I'm sure you did.
Yeah, I went. That didn't happen actually because it didn't last. So, oh damn, I didn't last long. You know, we can make all the sexual jokes here, but no, seriously, this is what happened. I went on a date with this girl and we went bowling, and I'm pretty terrible at bowling. And this girl was a complete asshole, like talking shit the entire time.
Was she white?
Dude, yeah, she was talking shit. She's like, "Oh, gutter, you're a bitch," and all this. It's like, I'm like, "Oh, cool, I can talk shit too." So, you know how I can talk shit. I started talking shit about her, just ripping on her, bro. I was like, with your like getting on her fucking her kicks all the way up to her hair roll, how she talks. getting everything about it. 'Cause I thought we were just rolling with the punches,
Yeah,
roasting
yeah.
each other. She got so salty. She swung on me, homie. Like, she straight up. She's like, "You're an asshole. You know how to do with assholes?" And then she, like, popped me, right? And she hit me, like, legitly hit me. I was like, "Whoa. What you on right now?" And then, you know, I did the you know, I meant this up. You know, I had to defend myself. And, no, seriously. This is exactly. She hit me in the mouth, bro, and, like, busted my lip. And I was like, "What the hell are you on?" She's like, "No, you've just been an asshole all day. Just drop me off to my fucking car." And I was like, "Okay, like, what the fuck?" So, like, I whip in the parking lot and all this other stuff, and she, like, slams the shit out of my door. So, you know, I get out. You know, I have to get out.
Yeah.
I say something. I'll be like, hey, look, bitch, don't slam my car. And dude, this is, like, I've been talking to her for, like, on and off 2 weeks, and then this is, like, the first date that we went on. She slams the shit out of my car, dude, just boom, like, rattles my window. And so I get out, so I'm like, hey, bitch, gang.
Gang.
You know, don't slam my door. And she's like, "What the fuck you just got on me?" So she comes up, man, and she just straight tackles me. So you've heard this story before, but I didn't tell you the lead up to this. That's when I kind of, like, I grab her, and then I twist and I take her back. And I'm trying to restrain her, bro. And then the next thing you know, I'm just like, because, you know, I wrestled. I get her in, like, a choke, and I just crank that bitch. You know, because I'm not trying to hurt this girl, but she's swinging on me. She's trying to kick me in the nuts. She's kicking back and all that. And I'm just telling her to calm down. And I just crank that bitch. And next thing you know, she's just all tensed up, and she's just, deuce. Out, bro.
Just
knocked. So this is what I do, bro. Her car's there. I lay her down. I don't wake her up. Drive off, bro. In a Walmart parking lot. Like, I just left her body there. Just drove off. Just like,
oh my God. We're gonna get flagged. We're gonna get so much hate in the comments. It's so great. We're gonna go viral off this shit.
I had to tell a story because it was just crazy because I just left her there. And dude, she woke up, called me. She's like, "You're a fucking asshole, this and this. I can't believe you left me." And then, like, 3 days later, we went on another date. It was pretty awesome. Like, she was just like, "I can't believe you did that to me." I was like, "Yeah, if you talk shit, you get dropped in my world." And she was like, "I can respect that."
Bro, you went on another date with her.
Yeah, man. And it was a blast too. But she started doing a ton of drugs, so I had to leave her alone.
Oh yeah. Of course, that's why you leave her. So, kids, if a date goes bad, make sure you choke them out, and then you're guaranteed a second date. Apparently.
Don't do that. I realize now that I may be overreacting, but she was okay with it. And honestly, I talked to her about. It was like 6 months ago, or like after the last deployment that we were on.
Okay, yeah.
She hit me up, and she's like, "Oh, I saw that you were back," because we were friends on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, and we just like chopped it up, and we still tell that story today, and she laughs about it. She tells her she's married, by the way, and she told her husband about it when I went home a long time ago, and he was like, "Dude, that's fucking great." I'm like, "Dude, she was kicking me, you know. I just had to put her out."
Yeah.
I was like, "I would have did the fucking same thing." And then, like, we all laugh about it. We're not like friends, but I think it's funny how it just all turned out.
It's terrible, but it's so great.
It is. But hey, look, that's our worst, and like that's one of my worst serious dates, and like my funny worst dates or whatever.
Yeah.
And I would love, or we would love, to hear about yours. So please comment below about, or well, that's a little private. You probably don't want to put that on YouTube.
If you want to, leave out some details. You know, just here in the
poll.
poll.
What you can do?
In the poll.
No. Let's give out the email.
Oh, the email. Okay, so if you want to email us, put it right here.
Better idea. I'm sorry. DM us on Instagram. We have an Instagram
we got
channel.
a new Instagram. We got a new Instagram. It's gonna be right somewhere over here. I don't know where it is.
It'll be up there.
It'll be up there. If not, it's gonna be in the link in the description below. But as always, make sure you subscribe, hit that bell notification icon, follow us on Instagram, and we'll see you on the next one.
Yeah.
Yep.
Peace.
This is.